Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl 𝐷 Wright, and I'm back with another video, guys. Today's video is going to be about recurring thoughts, and if you're someone who struggles with a consistent pattern of a thought recurring over and over again in your mind, it's because you either haven't made peace with it or you haven't took the time to recognize the pattern. If you find yourself all day long thinking about the same things, right? The same thoughts, and they're thoughts that you don't really want to think about. Thoughts from maybe your childhood, thoughts from yesterday, thoughts from 5-6 months ago, thoughts from a year ago, right? Whatever thoughts that reoccur in your mind, whatever it is that constantly, maybe it was a conversation you had with a family member, a loved one, whatever, right? Recurring thoughts. You need to take time to understand, what is it about this specific thought that causes you to constantly think about it, right? Why am I thinking about this over and over and over again? What is so special about this thought particularly, right? What is special in your mind that will cause your brain to constantly bring it to your attention, right? Is it a memory that you actually enjoy? What kind of emotion do you get from this memory, right? This thought, right? Is it the only memory you have left of the person or the experience, or what is it, right? What kind of feeling does it give you? Give you joy, give you happiness, sadness, fear? What is it? What are you experiencing when these current thoughts, these thoughts are constantly repeating in your mind, right? Between recognizing why the thought constantly recurs in your mind, how special and important the thought is, figuring out what the emotion you're experiencing from it, and why is your brain bringing it to the front center of your mind, right? It's important to understand why your mind would constantly reiterate a thought. Why are thoughts so important? Because the more you think about something, the more it becomes a reality, right? Now, sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to do more than think. You have to take action, right? But sometimes you can over obsess about something that is no longer into play. It could be old thoughts that from a past experience or from a past lifestyle that is no longer suiting where you are, and you're constantly thinking about the past and dwelling. Sometimes thoughts are you dwelling on things that no longer exist, and sometimes that's not good either. Sometimes you can hold on to something that is not necessarily a good fit or good healthy for you. It's better for you to focus more on the lesson you get out of it, how it made you feel, what you can take from it, and how to move forward with it, right? And then, like, if you have any more experiences, because with our lives, right, we have more experiences that are similar to each memory we have, right? So with every memory and every experience that we have similar other encounters that are similar to those very same thoughts and memories that we have right now in our brains, stored in us, right? The biggest thing is, what can you take from this experience or thought in your mind that's constantly recurring, right? What can you take from it? What is the lesson? How does it make you feel? And why is it so important that your brain is constantly bringing it to the front of you, right? What can you do to change the narrative of this thought, right? It may be affecting you. You might be seeing it in a negative way. You may not see it. It may be something that you thought you could have changed, and it just plays out in your mind the same way. Make peace with it. Forgive yourself and let it go. Some things, because we either dwell on it, we're holding on, and we have this inability to really see that we need to make peace with our own thoughts and our own way of being and our own hearts and our minds, right? If you do not make peace with your thoughts, if you do not make peace with yourself, if you do not make peace with your heart, you're going to have recurring things coming in your mind, coming in your thoughts, coming in your heart every single day. But what can you do? Make peace. Recognize how it makes you feel.